All YouTubers, it is I, the Hellgear. It's that time again. Time to talk about the most recent dragon event in Merge Dragons. The Sensei Dragons have come back to Dragonia for another event. So, if you agree with or disagree with anything that I may have to say, please, and I do mean please, share in the comment section below, as well as your experiences with this event. I didn't get to record I didn't get to record any of this event. I was way too busy. I only managed to get halfway through. Busy I was. But it was nice to see some of the changes that have happened with this event. Good and bad. So, let's talk about the good changes. Like with the Diva and Moondragon before them, who also had experienced their second events this year, the Sensei Dragon's map was different. And contrary to how the Diva Dragon and the Morpho Dragon and how all the other dragons that ended the first year of Merge Dragons, there wasn't any fog around that had items that you could unlock with keys, which was nice. You know, the fog concept, as cool as it was not included. Furthermore, this time around, and I want to say this time around, the players who are new to Merge Dragons got gypped. That's right, I'm going to say it. You guys got gypped. If you don't believe me, feel free to check out my playlist when I first did the Sensei Dragon event. Now, the first time it came around, the Sensei Dragon event was 5 days long. Which, in that review, I did thank the Merge Dragons development team for the 5 days. And there weren't 5 days this time. It was 3 days again. Which, yeah, you guys got gypped. You could have had 2 extra days to grind out tiers, or charms as they're called, to get as far as you could with the legendary Sensei Dragon. But there are so many lessons to be learned. One thing that I found interesting this time around is that unlike the Moon Dragon Egg, which was a dragon from the first year that managed to get it when it came around, the Sensei Dragon didn't get a Tertiary Dragon Egg in the shop. Well, what's that have to do with anything, Hellgear? The Tertiary Dragon Egg isn't all that big a deal. Well, here's the thing. Ever since February of 2018, we would get 2 eggs. The second egg is the Tertiary Egg, and this is the one that gives you the Tertiary Dragon. Usually you get this by getting the 3rd place finish, that little item that gave us the King of Hearts Dragon Eggs. And later on, we got the King of Hearts Dragon Egg Nest available in the shop. Along with the Passion Dragon, which was the main event dragon to burn through the island doing the grind. When the Moon Dragon event came back around, which was the very first event of Merge Dragons, when it started, players were given the Martian Dragon Egg, which was its Tertiary Dragon Egg before the event began. It was available in the shop. But with the Sensei Dragon Egg, and this has happened not just with the Moon Dragon, but the Diva Dragon the first time had this as well with the Cool Dragon Nest. But there was no Tertiary Dragon Egg Nest this time around. So unless you managed to pick up 3rd place and get that weird temple, it probably won't give you any of the Tertiary Dragon Eggs. Also, because again, I only got halfway through, I didn't get to third place. If you guys know what the Tertiary Dragon Egg looks like, feel free to share the pictures. I would love to see what the Tertiary Dragon Egg is to the Sensei Dragon. You know, I guess one of the things that's happening now in the game, and they're making this standard, is you need 35 dragon power in your camp. This started last event with the second Diva Dragon, where essentially it's 35 dragon power, and you get to access the online events. They're keeping this prowess, so again, that's what's happening for the year. But here's something else. This is not the first event that happened in August. The Diva Dragon's second coming was, which means we got 2 events in the month of August. Now, is this a bad thing? Some can say, yes, this is a bad thing because players didn't have enough time to recharge from the Divas and stack up their dragon gems or coins or whatnot. Some say no, because apparently by demand, players wanted the Zen Dragon event to come back. They wanted their Sensei Dragons again. Now, as I said in the first time that I reviewed this, I liked the design of the egg. It reminds me of Okami, which, if you haven't played that game, you really should. It's a really good game. But that is a really cool design on the egg. The dragons themselves look pretty cool as well. And the Japanese theming of yen and sushi and sake and all that, and ramen bowls, very interesting charms. And now that I know that they are called charms instead of tier items, I will be using the term charms from here on out. Am I upset that I only got halfway? No. I've been way too busy as of late. I won't talk much about how I've been. I'll save that for another video for the old YouTube channel. But getting halfway is fine by me because I get 3 of the Sensei eggs, which means another Sensei Dragon is in my camp. And I can always burn through dragon gems to get more eggs. Or wait until Sensei Dragon event number 3. Granted, I'm still playing, and odds are I probably will be still playing. One thing that players have understood, and that is, we're reaching the point in events where you have to pay just to clear them. And that is a really big buzzkill. You know, it's a really big buzzkill. Having to pay just to clear the events is not fun. And some have done this and have cleared the event in a day. You know, if you've got the gems to burn through and pay for it, go for it. If not, grind it out like everybody else does. I grind it out mainly because I refuse to pay through this event. Don't get me wrong, making the in-app purchases for Merged Dragons is fine. But to do it just to clear an event is, in my opinion, a waste of money. And a waste of resources. You could spend those dragon gems on other things. You can spend those credits for the in-app purchases on other in-app purchases. And to the part about you, the players, being gypped. As I said earlier on, the original Zen Dragon event for the Sensei Dragon was 5 days long. But here we are, second coming, it's 3 days. So missing out on 2 days means a lot to many people who work that 8 hours on Friday, or that 8 hours on Saturday, or that 8 hours on Sunday. You know, before and early on in these events, I would not go to sleep on Sunday. You know, I would spend the majority of Friday and Saturday putting in the work, grinding when I can, and then come Sunday, pull the all-nighter to get as close to the end of the tiers as possible. I'm not doing that anymore. Mainly because that burnout is real. The sad thing is, regardless of what the development team is saying, and they've been getting hit with this on the social media, especially on their Facebook page from what I'm hearing, is that, again, the time. And as much as I want to beat this dead horse any further, I'm not going to, especially since the development team is not going to listen anyway. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this event. Let me know what your experiences were in the comment section below. I kept to the minimalist strategy from the previous event. It served me well for the time that I got to play. Thank you very much, and hopefully when September comes around, we'll get another event. Hopefully we'll actually have time to recharge from this event when the September Dragon rolls into Merge Dragons. I'll see you guys next time.